Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Delaware Contemporary. Yay! And welcome to First Friday. We are here tonight to celebrate the opening of our spring series. Our spring season focuses on the ideas of narrative and how artists working across different disciplines with different content and different materials are all expressing a story of their own, a constructed story, or a story that is yet to be told. And so we are really excited to open our new exhibition that is called Remembrances, Recollection, and Retrospect, and it features 8 artists, several of which are from our newly launched artist registry. So tonight we're celebrating the work of Linda Dubin Garfield, Han Kao, Rosa Leff, Daisy Patton, Kate Vanville, Pallavi Padukone, Mark Tennant, and Carol Loeffler, whose work is right here behind me on this steel wall. Some of the artists are here tonight, so if you're here, try to touch base with them, connect with them, learn a little bit more from them. And if you're not able to make it tonight, or you want to hear a little bit more, next Wednesday, February 9th, the artist will be speaking as part of our On Art series that's virtual. It goes live at 6 p.m. and is available on the Delaware Contemporary's YouTube channel, so please join us then. Tonight, we're also recognizing the work of one of our studio artists, Hugh Atkins. He worked tirelessly over the last year and worked in collaboration with one of our ongoing long-term partners, Frary Charter School of Wilmington, to create a new body of work in an exhibition that is called Virus and Virtual, Pandemic Dreams. And it is this fantastic collection of large-scale collage work that, like I said, were made between the artist and his interactions with these high school students. And in addition, I think that's at the end. So we're going to introduce you to the work now of a virtual presentation with another one of our collaborators, the Kumba Cadillacs. And this is a group of young middle school students that perform a cappella. And they were selected from a very competitive process, and they are working with Darnell Miller in a presentation that you will be able to see. The presentation performs hip hop, it performs Broadway, Motown classics, and we're really excited about this performance that they've put together and that we will show you tonight, because the Delaware Contemporary has been working with their educators across disciplines and across ages in partnerships that bring contemporary art and education together. So we're really excited about that.
make a change.
Can you blame my generation's effective gentrification and picking out frustration over experimentation?
Cause music is the way to convey to you what I'm facing. Placing my life in front of your eyes for your observation. Now if you can't relate, then maybe you are too complacent.
Athletes today are scared to make my power with all the statements.
What's up with your motto? Will you lead, will you follow? Improve your values, education is real power. My generation will make a change. This generation will make a change. My generation will make a change. This generation will make a change. My generation, we've been denied. My generation, we got to realize we had to stay inside, a lot of people died. The world went quiet, I couldn't recognize. George Floyd should have died, he should have lived his life. My generation don't want to die, we want to rise. My generation is going to be famous. We're making history and you can't blame us. We face a lot, but at the end we'll rise. We're not even going to talk about pride. It was a really tough time, but when I look in your eyes, I know it's going to be alright. My people saying Black Lives Matter, and our dreams will never shatter. Some people be starving for platters. Some people need courage, and action comes after. My generation will save each other. My sister and my brother will have each other. My generation will make a change. This generation will make a change. My generation will make a change. This generation will make a change.
I think Imani means faith and to believe with all your heart. I like to do music and play my clarinet because I have kaumba, and that means creativity. It helps me express myself and also with my learning, and I just enjoy it.
Imani means to have faith and believe with all your heart. I'm a music scholar because I'm good at playing the saxophone and I also have good grades.
Imani means faith to believe with all my heart. I believe I'm a music scholar because I'm good at playing the trumpet.
our dreams. It all starts with just a seed. Everybody, Imani.
Can you feel it in your hands? Can you feel it in your feet? Can you feel it all over? What you got, Sam?
Imani.
Can you feel it in your hands? Can you feel it in your feet? Can you feel it all over? What you got, Sam?
Imani. Imani, I believe in you and me. Faith in our community. Building what we hope to see. Imani, reaching high for all our dreams. It all starts with just a seed. Everybody, Imani.
Can you feel it in your hands? Can you feel it in your feet? Can you feel it all over? What you got, Sam?
Imani.
Can you feel it in your hands? Can you feel it in your feet? Can you feel it all over? What you got, Sam?
Imani.
Can you feel it in your hands? Can you feel it in your feet? Can you feel it all over? What you got, Sam?
Imani.
Can you feel it in your hands? Can you feel it in your feet? Can you feel it all over? What you got, Sam?
Imani.
Who that is? What they got? Where they at? What y'all know? What it is? What?
Imani.
Who that is? Where they at? What you want? What they got? What you know?
Imani.
Can you feel it in your hands? Can you feel it in your feet? Can you feel it all over? What you said?
Imani.
Can you feel it in your hands? Can you feel it in your feet? Can you feel it all over? What you got, Sam?
Imani.
Yeah. Say what you got, Sam?
Imani.
Say what you got, Sam?
Imani.
Hi, welcome back. I hope you had a chance to see the Kumbha catalogs. That was a phenomenal group of individuals, young performers that we are so excited to be part of the Delaware Contemporary team. Next up is Chase Doherty. She is our Gretchen Hupfeld Curator of Contemporary Art, and she has curated Remembrances, Recollections, and Retrospect, and this is our new exhibition in Beaverham. Earlier today, she videotaped a tour. It's now going to be presented to you live through our YouTube channel. And also, if you're here, you can go into the auditorium and see it. Thank you.
Welcome to the Delaware Contemporary for our Winter-Spring 2022 exhibition season. I am Chase Doherty, the Curator of Contemporary Art here at the museum. So happening in our galleries currently, we have Remembrances, Recollections, and Retrospect in Beaverham, Draper, as well as our lobby space with an installation. We have a gallery takeover happening in DuPont 2 and a solo exhibition by Donna Usher in DuPont 1. We additionally have a collaborative installation project happening in our Hennessy project space called Virus and Virtual. And then lastly, we have a solo exhibition by Wendy Hatch in our Beck galleries. Additionally, for the month of February, in our Hatch galleries, we have a collaborative exhibition between Carson Zulinger and Lisa Marie Patzer. So for this opening, our featured exhibition is Remembrances, Recollections, and Retrospect, which is a show that I curated based on this very fleeting feeling of nostalgia and memories and how we're tracking and thinking about that through the artistic practice. So I'm going to take you a little bit more into the galleries and show you a little bit more about the artists. This is our Draper Gallery, which is hosting Pallavi Padukone, and she is a textile artist based in New York City. Each of these works is based on her home in southern India, where she creates different textiles dedicated to different fragrances, such as jasmine, vetiver, citronella. This is Rosa Leff, who is based in Baltimore, Maryland, and she is a paper cutter. Each of these works is inspired by a photograph that she then uses to cut paper on top of. And we have a couple of very innovative and new works by her done on paper plates, and each one is based on a cityscape from our region. This is Kate Vanville, who is based in Philadelphia, and she is an artist who generally works with found objects and is a sculptor. For this installation, one of two in the exhibition, she was working with the concept of eggs. As a recent mother, she decided to loosely appropriate a Japanese art form called nitsuki, where you crack an egg at the beginning of the day and let it dry, and then at the end of the day, you collect all of the pieces and fix it, essentially, with a metallic adhesive. This was a meditative practice for her as a new mother to kind of recollect all of the chaos of her life and to track these new memories. This is Han Kao. Han Kao is an artist based in Dallas, Texas, and she works with vintage photographs and found postcards and embroiders directly on top of them. So for the series that she created for this exhibition, she utilized photographs that incorporated mirrors, and then she hand embroidered on top of the mirrors. The entire impetus for this idea was that when you were reflecting back on your memories, that they tend to not have a lot of clarity and can become pixelated, and that's what the embroidery is really trying to evoke. And this series of work really kind of invites the visitor for a close looking because her hand embroidery is just so delicate. This is Daisy Patton, who is located in East Hampton, Massachusetts. And as you can see, these large-scale works are a little bit larger than life size. So she appropriates photographs that she finds and then blows them up and paints directly on top of them. She's really thinking about these personalized histories and trying to extenuate their time while also considering her kind of intimate portrayal of the characters. And she chooses her photographs based on, you know, just a gesture or a look in their eyes, and then she uses her paint to kind of accentuate their histories and expand time. This is Linda Dubin Garfield, who is based in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And she is a collage artist who is working with paper from all over the world. So as you can see, these abstract forms are all landscapes, and they're all from her travels from everywhere. But she comes back and works with this paper and creates these landscapes based on her experiences and how she remembers these landscapes. So they have a lot of sentimentality, but I also love them because I feel like visitors can really feel a lot of resonance and reflect with them. This is Mark Tennant, who is based in Ocean City, Maryland, and Mark Tennant is an oil painter. As you can see, these oil paintings have some very high contrast, and he bases all of his work off of photographs. But one of the reasons why I fell in love with these paintings, with these works, is because there's so much informal aspects to them with the perspective, and they really evoke this feeling of a photograph taken, you know, at a party, and these very interesting contrastings between dark and light.
Well, thank you, everybody. Chase, many thanks to you for such a wonderful walkthrough of your exhibition. And for those of you who haven't seen it in person, I urge you to come down to the Delaware Contemporary. We are here open to the public Thursday through Sunday from noon to 5, and we are free. So come on down and check out her show. I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight and to thank our generous donors. So we have the Delaware Division of the Arts, we have Home Light, Iron Hill Brewery and Restaurant, the Laffey McHugh Foundation, and Midnight Oil Brewing Company. And of course, to our friends at Flux for making all of this available to our audiences virtually. Thank you so much for recording us and putting this out there on our channels for you to see at home. I do want to remind you that we have so many great programs coming up this month. We have an artist open house on February 26th. We have yoga and healing tea time with Rose Porter, and that's happening on February 27th at 11. Yoga at 11, followed by tea here at the museum. And then put on your calendar for our annual fundraiser, and that is April 9th from 6 to 9 in celebration of our spring season. So thanks again for joining, and have a great night.